What's up, everybody? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers video review. And you remember this one right here? This world's smallest Transformers figure? Well, on the back it says, collect them all, Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Starscream. Collect them all! So I did. And they are awful cute. I pulled them out of their packaging already because their packaging was exactly the same as what I already saw, but I haven't actually pulled them out of their little boxes yet, so let's do that. Let's open this up. Oh, that one doesn't clip super securely. I don't know. Bumblebee! Yeah, let me zoom in on him. His his eyes don't look absurdly huge like the paint apps for Optimus Prime and Starscream. Actually, both are. Tempo printing on the chest looks good. Little wheel detail on the back. He's got the same like end mill lines. I don't know if that's showing up on my camera. I've got it like way zoomed in. Yeah, maybe that's the right amount of zoom. Find it odd that they've got them posed with open hands when it's probably a lot easier to machine fists. A little bit of underspray on the underside of that shoulder there. Head turns, that's nice. Nice. No articulation in the legs, or is there? No, I'm pretty certain there's no articulation in the legs. Well, let me see. Let me put this back out. Grab his little stand. As you can see, he doesn't really need that stand to stand. Stand, yeah. But we'll just grab it anyhow. Plug that into the little foot hole. And let's take a look at Starscream. Starscream straight up looks like a bug with his giant eyes. Oh, and he just came straight out. He's like, release me! Would have been nice to see some black paint on his, or dark gray paint on his head. But oh, he does have faction symbols. I was looking at this and I was like, Prime's got a faction symbol and Bumblebee's got a faction symbol. But I was looking at this and I'm like, I couldn't tell from the front of the package if he had faction symbols on his wings. Well, he does. He do. It's pretty slick looking figure. The sculpt is good. Looks actually about as good as my new age Starscream. His head probably turns, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that with these things up in the way. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to actually. Well, no, I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn his head, but his arms move. He can point his null rays at things. All right, let's. Looks like he's less happy to stand on his own. So we'll get his little stand out. And why not? While we're in this moment, let's pull out Optimus Prime so we can have all these dudes standing with each other. Unfortunately, Bumblebee is not to scale. It would, I mean, well, we're already making tiny, tiny figures. It would have been nice to maybe make him a little bit tinier. I mean, at the level of sculpt detail that these are being machined at, they probably could have gotten away with making this Bumblebee at 2/3 or maybe even half that height. Would have been fun to have him in true scale, but the paint apps are actually pretty decent. I like that he's got a little bit of black and a little bit of gray here. Like I said, I would have loved to see some dark gray on his head, though. I'm assuming that all of these figures are molded in one color only. Yeah, this one's molded all in gray plastic. This one's molded all in gray plastic, and this one's definitely molded all in yellow plastic. So, yeah, any painting would have to be... Well, no, this one's definitely got blue plastic on him. Like, that's definitely gray plastic for the chest. But I want to say that's blue plastic for all the rest of him. So, I don't know. Maybe two-tone plastic on Optimus Prime is a level of extravagance they could only do for the leader of the Autobots. I would like to see some more upcoming figures. Prowl would be a good addition for the Autobot side. And of course, Megatron and Soundwave would be a good addition for the Decepticon side. So, if the guys who make this want to continue, those are my ideas. And that would be Super Impulse, I guess. Make all these world's smallest stuff. But anyhow, that's about all I can say about these figures. They're fun. Only cost about $5 or $6 each, which you may say is a lot for a little figure, but you know what? As a guy who collects third-party figures, it's not uncommon for me to buy a figure that you wouldn't think is more expensive. Buy a figure that is much more expensive than its size indicates. So, anyhow, that's all I've got to say. Thanks everybody for watching. You guys are fantastic. Everybody, stay awesome and be good to each other. Catch you on the flip side. See ya.